In this video, we will be replacing the air filter in this 2012 Ford F150. Through the driver's side door, we want to first locate the hood release latch. Releasing our secondary safety latch will give us access to the engine bay. Taking a look inside the engine bay, we want to focus our attention towards the driver's side front portion of the vehicle. We want to identify a few components. The first one is the air filter housing cover or air box. Next we have the clamp securing the inlet tube to the air filter cover. And lastly, we have the mass airflow sensor electrical connector. The electrical connector for the mass airflow sensor has a small tab that needs to be released before we can wiggle off that connector. Additionally, we have a plastic retainer that needs to be lifted off the threaded post. And next we need to loosen the worm clamp that is connecting our inlet hose to our air box. And we can then work that air hose off. We then want to identify the 3 hold down clamps that are holding the air filter cover on. We can then pivot up the air filter cover and lift that out of the retaining clips. And we now have full access to our air filter. We can just lift that air filter out. And I like to clean out any debris that is in the air filter housing. And I always like to double check my old filter compared to my new filter just to make sure that they are the same size part. And we can then install our new filter, making sure that it gets seated properly. And then we want to identify the 4 slots that our air filter cover slides into. Reconnect our hold down clamps. Our inlet tube. And lastly, the electrical connection for our mass airflow sensor.